Hi everybody, hello, hello, hello. I kind of promised a few people that I would do a tutorial using the new Iconic palette. It is so beautiful. I am so excited because I actually got a sneak peek at this in, oh my gosh, when was that? August, I think it was, when I had a trip to do some work with my focus group. And I got a peek at this, and then I had to be quiet for a few weeks until it was announced, and now it still hasn't even been released, but I have it. I have the Iconic palette. And it's been so absolutely crazy. I did get it over the weekend, but I haven't even touched it until today. It is not out for anybody else. It will be released soon. It will be released in time for the holidays, and you will want to get this for the holidays because look at this. Okay, this is what it comes. It does come in a box too, so the packaging is really nice. And if you're wondering, I actually did one eye. So this is what I'm going to show you how to do using the palette. So that's why I look a little bit different. This eye looks a lot bigger than this eye, obviously. But it's so beautiful when you open it up. It actually has 8 different eyeshadows, and I'm not sure if you can see this, but they are so beautiful. And this one has some sparkle to it, and it has some browns and taupes, and this actually has a little bit of a green to it as well. Hi Stormy, hi Wendy, hi Sherry, hi Ashley. And it says hello, and then it actually folds open again. I'm going to try to do this. And you get 2 blushes, which this is like a pinky blush, and this is kind of like a bronzer. And then you get 4 different lip glosses. So, and it says, hello, gorgeous. So absolutely beautiful, and it's magnetic. So it just stays really nice. I'm going to love this for traveling because when you travel, you don't want to have to take all of your stuff along, and this can create so many different looks. And being this kind of packaging, it is going to travel really well, so you don't have to worry about things breaking. There's no mirror in there to break. It's absolutely beautiful. So I was playing around with it a little bit, but I did want to show you all these colors on my hand. So I want to start with doing that. So I want to show you Immortal. Now I have to tell you, this was actually named after Loren Ridinger, and if you're not following her, make sure that you do. She is the founder of Motives Cosmetics, but not only that, she is an amazing woman. She is one of Vogue's top 100 most influential women. She has amazing blog, Lauren's World, and she is a boss babe. She is like a true boss babe. And I had the privilege of being with her over the weekend, and she just is so inspiring. She is one of those stories where she came from nothing and built everything that she has. She works harder than anyone I know. And so this is named after her, and she actually did not want it named after her because that's just how amazing she is. But all the names are mogul, legend, powerhouse, game changer, queen, influencer, star power, immortal, untouchable, unbreakable, idol, epic, icon, and swag. So those are all the different names. But let me show you Immortal, and that's the one that has kind of that shimmery look to it. So let me just put it on my hand so that you can see. Can you see the sparkle in that? It is so beautiful. Hi Jacqueline, hello. And that's actually what I put underneath. So that is beautiful, but let me get started right away. I did do this eye, and this is an easy look. So if you guys aren't already in my VIP group, that is like a safe haven for all of my clients and beautiful ladies. Look at my hair, that's too funny. That I've met with over the last few months, and that's so funny, no one ever calls that phone. But because I'm doing a video, people are gonna call that phone. But anyways, I do tutorials for my women in there, and it's a safe haven for everybody that they can actually ask questions and get advice and guidance, and I love teaching them. So that's what I usually do in my VIP group, but I thought because this palette is not even available yet, I want to get everybody really excited about it, so I decided to do this video for everybody here today. So first I'm going to actually start with Mogul, and this is just it's a really pretty cream color. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to put a little bit just right underneath my brow right there. Okay, so I know that phone thing is just like, so I always joke about Murphy's Law, and every time I do videos, like right now my dog's gonna bark because the UPS guy pulled up. So every time I do a video, like stuff like this happens. So I just go with the flow, because in all reality, this is like real life. So, you know, go with it. But I'm just like looking at my eye color, and my eye color just pops with the look that I did. So started with Mogul, just put that underneath the brow bone. I'm just gonna wipe off the brush and use the same one. I love this brush, it's so soft and wonderful. And now I'm gonna use Legend. Okay, so Legend is going to be my transition color. And I'm gonna actually just put that right above the crease as a transition color. Hi, Trish. So I also keep things really simple for everybody so that they can achieve things at home, because I always want people to try it and not like watch a video and think, well, I could never do that. So everything that I do is for real people to do. Okay, so started with Mogul and then Legend, and now I'm going to take a flatter brush, and I am actually going to use Star Power. So Star Power is a brown. It does have, you probably can't see it, but it does have a warmer brown. It has some gold flecks in it. So I'm going to take that and just kind of dip my brush in there, and this I'm going to press on my lower lid. This is called the mobile lid. So just go ahead and press that color in. Hey, 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 Trish. How is my girl doing? So I am still recovering from the weekend. If you're following me, you probably have seen that I was in Connecticut for the launch of a new advanced training that I had the privilege of working. Oh my gosh, I think we've been working on it for about a year. But when I say that, I've been in the industry 23 years, and I think that being in the industry that long was just preparing me for everything that we actually launched over the weekend. And I'm so excited about it, because it's going to just really help anybody in the beauty industry, because it's been evolving over the years, and I'm just a master at working with salons and helping them, and also makeup artists and professionals. So that's really what we were teaching, is ways to bring in revenue, different programs, advanced skincare and beauty from the inside out training. We also did advanced makeup application training. We did branding yourself on social media and in person, dressing. I mean, it was like a 4-day comprehensive amazing training, and so I just like put my heart and soul into it, and so I'm really excited about all of it. Okay, so I am now going to take a smaller brush, and I'm going to use Queen. So Queen has a little bit of shimmer in it as well, and Queen I'm actually going to take just in the inner corner, just to lighten that area a little bit on me. So, hi Lynn, how are you? You guys are probably like, oh my gosh, she's doing this on her regular Facebook, because that like never happens. When does the palette come out? That's a really good question. I don't even know the release date yet, but I'm thinking that it will probably come out sometime in November. I will check and see if there's a date yet. But for all of my VIPs, I'm going to actually be having a pre-sale and a special. So I'm going to be announcing that in my group if you guys are wondering, because I know some of you are in my group and they're probably like, what? What is she talking about? So, okay, so I went ahead into Queen and did that. And now I am going to take Powerhouse, which is actually this dark color here. I also like to show people how to use darker colors, just because people are usually afraid of how to use them. So sometimes the darker colors in the palette are the ones that people use the least, as far as people that I work with anyway. So I love showing people how to use these colors. So this darker color, I'm actually going to bring my eyes up. My eyes actually kind of slant a little bit down. So I always want to make them appear that they're going up and that they're a little bit bigger than what they are, because if you look at my eyes, they're very like almond shape and kind of just real not open, I guess, just kind of closed off a little bit. So I do these kind of tricks to just make my eyes look a little bit bigger and open. So I use a lot of the darker colors on the outside. So I'm just kind of putting that color there, but then I'm going to take my blender brush and just kind of blend that out a little. You can build that color up, but I'm doing this with just using my phone. I don't even have a mirror, so we'll see. Okay, so just shade in a little bit of that color. But I really wanted to use Game Changer, which is actually sort of a mossy green. I'm wearing green today, so I wanted to incorporate a little bit of that green into my eyes. So I'm going to take just a little bit of that. Hi, Shelly. Make sure you guys share my video because I'm doing this for everybody, so I want everyone to see the palette. Woo, 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 palette. So I'm going to take that and just put a little bit underneath my eyes. Game changer. Game changer. That was the whole weekend. It was a game changer. Game changer it was. So a little bit of that green underneath. Okay. What is everybody doing today? You guys are quiet. Other than Jacqueline. Jacqueline is she actually works at one of the spas that I work with in Naples, Florida. So thanks for joining me, hon. She's a sweetheart. Her inner sister spa. Hi, Tammy. Watching you, silly. Oh, thanks, Shelly. I keep looking at myself. I'm like, oh, I need to touch up my roots. But hey, like I said, this is real stuff, guys. I'm not perfect. I am just like everybody else. And I have not had time to touch up my roots. So it will happen. It will happen. Okay, Jacqueline. Thanks for joining me. And I will post the replay. So make sure that you jump on, and I will let everybody know as soon as this palette is out, especially you and Nikki, so you can get it at the spa. All right, love you, girl. Okay, so far that is what I did, and then I really wanted to use this sparkly Immortal. So I'm gonna use a flatter brush. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I'm going to spray it with my Magic spray just to get it a little bit wet. And I'm going to dip in that color. I know, I've thought of that when I did this. I'm like, everyone's probably at work, but that's okay. So I'm going to grab my mirror for this. I hate that when I watch videos and people go like that and then you can't even see what they're doing. So I promise not to do that, okay? So this color I'm actually just going to take along my lash line instead of eyeliner and just kind of shade that in a little bit. Okay, so I've been using a lot of eyeshadows as eyeliner because if you look at the style, they're actually showing kind of that more softer look. It's not a very like harsh eyeliner like we used to see years ago. It's actually very soft. So that's another thing that you can use those darker colors for. And you don't have to be afraid of them. They actually work really, really well. And then my magic spray that I spray it with, it will make the set and last all day and all night. So for those of you that are in my exercise class later, you can see how good my makeup lasts, okay? Okay, then I'm going to take, and I'm trying to hurry up because I have to get to the post office to send some custom blends out. So if you're waiting for your custom blend, I am going to be sending it out today. And it'll get there soon, okay? So bear with me. I'm like trying to catch up, but I want to do this for you guys, okay? Oh, thanks, Nikki. Thanks, honey. I thought you guys would be busy, so I really appreciate you watching it. So I'm going to actually just put a little bit of my Luxe Precision eyeliner on the top, just really close to my lash line, as close as you can get it actually, just to add a little dimension to the top of my eye. Hi, Sue Ann, how are you? My California girl. Sue Ann actually just came to my class here in Wisconsin with her two beautiful daughters. She came to my whole certification weekend that I had. Was that last month? Yeah, it was in September. And they're just sweethearts. So thanks for joining me, Sue Ann. And for those of you that are wondering too about custom blend certification, I actually have 2 of them coming up. I have one in the Chicago area in, not this weekend, but the following weekend. And then 2 weeks after that, I have one coming up in Wisconsin. So if you are looking at learning custom blend, it's a game changer. Game changer. Custom blend is actually about a 300% markup. And I can make anything. In fact, my brows are with a custom brow pomade. But so if you want to get into those classes, I have a few more openings. They usually do sell out, but as of now, both of those classes have openings. So if you want more information, let me know and I can send you my website. So just put a little bit of eyeliner on the top. Okay, to kind of shade that in. So if you do not have the Luxe Precision eyeliner, it is amazing because it will not, it'll stay put, it won't move. So once you put it on, it's on there. Okay, so let me just actually put a little bit more of Immortal on, just to shade that in the corner. I feel like I should go somewhere tonight now, other than like the post office and the bank. But that's all that I'm doing today. So, just kind of blend this one in doubt blend it out. So how many people think that they can do that so far? Super, super easy. It does not have to be complicated, you guys. And people always ask me, like, how long does it take you to do your makeup? It takes me like 10 minutes, normal, on a normal day. So it is not, it shouldn't take you that long. I mean, who has the time for that? So let me just curl my lashes a little bit. So I don't know if you can see my lashes on my other eye, but those are not false eyelashes. Those are actually my eyelashes with the Fiber Lash Mascara. And I know a lot of you probably have that mascara because it actually is one of the best mascaras. Well, it is actually the best mascara that I've ever used in my entire life. And it makes your lashes so amazingly long and thick. And all it is one step. It's not any crazy fibers that get in your eyes or fall on your cheeks. It's just absolute amazing. So I'll have you guys kind of watch as I put it on. But I always have to tilt my head back because my lashes are so long that if I don't, it actually hits up on my eyelid, upper lid. So in fact, I was like almost looking and I'm like, I almost have to trim my lashes. They're getting so long. And I don't use one of those expensive serums that are like $120, $30. I actually use the serum that's like $30. So if you all are wondering how to get long lashes, you don't need to pay a lot of money for that, okay? All right, so let me just finish putting my mascara on and then a little bit on the lower lashes too. Okay, I'm getting there. Okay, Sexy to waist. I don't know. I don't have any plans to go anywhere special, so just gonna put a little bit of that on the inside of my waterline, and that's just that eyeshadow color, Immortal. So then at this point, if you need to clean anything up underneath the eye area with your foundation brush, go ahead. I actually used my Custom Blend Liquid Mineral Powder foundation. In fact, I almost have to make a little bit more for myself. So this is one of my favorite formulas, and it is in the Custom Blend recipe book, and it has my name on it. So if anybody wants to know how to make it, it's actually in there, and it gives a very soft look. I have really oily skin, so this actually gives it a very soft, kind of powdery, flawless look. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm actually going to use the blush in here, and it's called Untouchable right here with a blush brush, my blush brush. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the apples of my cheeks, just kind of go up a little bit. Okay, so that is the blush. And then I did actually before take just a little bit of this Unbreakable and put a little bit here. And I actually did just a little bit. You could probably see just a little bit of shimmer down my nose. That was Unbreakable. And then I also took just a little bit right in here just to give a little bit of shimmer. Okay, and then for my lips, I actually already did that. I used Swag, and then I put just a little bit of Epic in the center, and that is the gloss that I used. So now that I did that, I'm actually going to set my face with my spray, and then later on, after I have my exercise class, I will post a picture of how well my makeup stayed, because with this stuff, it's actually going to stay 16 hours, which I don't even have 16 hours of my day left. But when I use this on all my brides, their makeup lasts forever. Okay, so spray that on. And that is my look using this beautiful, beautiful, iconic palette. And I can't wait to see what other looks I can come up with, because just think about how many looks you can get out of this palette. And I hope you see how pigmented everything is too, because it is super, super duper pigmented, and you can't even tell really, you can tell a little bit there, but you can't really tell even what I've used other than the lip gloss. So very little is all you need, and that's why I always kind of tap off my brushes too, because you don't really need a lot. So, but thank you everyone for joining me, and if you want to know how you can get this beautiful, beautiful work of art, let me know, and I will give you the information on what I'm going to do for all of my lovely ladies in my VIP group. So have a wonderful day.